Liverpool beat Villa 2-0 at home, but is this team finally back? Has Arne Slot turned things around? I thought Liverpool were pretty fortunate to go up in this match. Emi Martinez completely just gives Salah and Liverpool a goal, trying to play out from the back, just throws a ball, and then Salah just completely intercepts it, scores a great goal with his right foot. But what is Unai Emery thinking heading into this match? We've heard this whole week, we've heard it constantly about Arne Slot telling us how teams can beat Liverpool and how hard it's been for Liverpool to play against teams that don't play out from the back, that play more of a direct style, and how they're not creating those chances because teams aren't giving them the opportunities to get the ball when they're playing off in the back. And this is exactly what we saw in this match. We saw that's what led to the first goal is Emi Martinez trying to play out from the back instead of going direct. And then that's how Aston Villa find themselves down a goal and Liverpool go up. I thought that early in this match, Aston Villa definitely created a few chances. They were pretty unlucky to not go up a goal. But as the match just continued, they just weren't really quite able to get in this match. And then what we saw was Liverpool go up a goal, and then they go up 2 goals. And then Aston Villa pretty much just had no bite in this match. And that's kind of like just the whole story is that if you're Arne Slot, you're going to take this win how it comes. And this is exactly what Liverpool needed. They needed to build some confidence. And one thing I can say is that the gamble that Arne Slot did early in the week, it looks like it's paid off. He put all his eggs in this basket, and early in the match, early in the week, he was very criticized for the youngsters that he fielded against Crystal Palace, and then they got battered at home, and then everyone was expecting that, all right, you rested those players, and then what kind of reaction were we going to see from the players, and then was he actually able to get the win? Those are a lot of questions, and then he delivered. They finally win this match. I'm not quite ready to say that Liverpool are completely back on track, but they have a tough run of matches, and what we're seeing is that they are getting results. So I thought that there was no Isak, no problem, right? So that's kind of like the one thing you have to think about in this match is that Isak didn't play, and he was out injured, of course, and William Woods comes on late in this match. So what does that kind of tell us is that, look, Arne Slot had to win this match no matter what. We knew heading into that. And even without Isak and William Woods, his team was still playing pretty good. And earlier in the season, we saw just too much tinkering and a lot of trying to just shoehorn and get all these good players in. And then this was a good chance for Arne Slot where he doesn't have Isak, so he can lean on Ekitike. Ekitike continues to look good, continues to impress. And William Woods just comes on late in the match. But what we're seeing is, look, Arne Slot was willing to bench William Woods if he felt that the team was better without him. And what we're seeing, at least so far, is that Liverpool can win matches, and they don't initially have to lean on William Woods to win these matches. And this is still a good Villa team. I don't want to completely say that, Villa, they've had an up and down season. They were finally starting to get it together, starting to win some matches. They did come off of a win beating City at home 1-0. And then now we're seeing that they go to Liverpool and they lose, but it's still Aston Villa. It's Unai Emery. They're a tough team to break down. So I got to give Arne Slot some credit there. And more importantly, though, is Mo Salah getting another goal. That's back-to-back Premier League games where he gets a goal, and he scored both Premier League games with both goals that he's got in the Premier League were from his right foot. So I am very impressed with Salah. This is exactly what we wanted to see, was sort of just seeing Salah get back in form. And I know it's only 2 matches, it's just 2 goals, but still, this is Mo Salah, and this is exactly what Liverpool fans are waiting for, is can Salah finally get back into that form from last season? And so far, we've seen 2 goals in 2 matches. So certainly, this is exactly what Arne Slot Liverpool expected. Just Salah finally looking like his old self. But what can we really take away from this match is Liverpool gained confidence from this, and I know that they were pretty fortunate to get that goal early, but then after they went up a goal, they looked pretty good, pretty solid. They kept a clean sheet, which is pretty important because this team I think they had gone 10 matches with giving up an early goal, and then now, giving up the first goal, and then what we're seeing is that they're finally able to keep a clean sheet. So if you're Arne Slot Liverpool, you have to use this match as confidence and saying like, look, we're not losing 5 in a row, we've lost 4 in a row, and now we've won a match, and let's continue to build off of that. So overall, Liverpool look to have finally bounced back. The question still remains is, can this team be consistent? Can they produce the results, not just in here and there, but can they do that moving forward? Well, it's going to be tough because they got Real Madrid and then they got Man City. Those are 2 tough matches that they have to figure out. But if we're staying in the Premier League, Arsenal win again. They beat Burnley. This team continues to be a juggernaut. And can Liverpool catch up to Arsenal? Will they be able to do that? We'll have to see, because so far Arsenal just looks like a team that's just completely just dominating teams and winning. So Liverpool have to continue to keep this up. And then they do have two tough matches coming up with Madrid and City. Are they able to actually get a result against Madrid and City? That's really the real test, because Villa was certainly a big test, being able to beat that team. But then now the stakes are going up even higher. They got Madrid in the Champions League, and then they got Pep Guardiola and Man City. So it's definitely going to be tough, and it's going to be pretty interesting just to see how if this team can actually build off of the momentum from that win. So let me know your thoughts about this game with Liverpool against Villa. Do you think that Liverpool were definitely the better team, that they deserve to win this match? Do you think that it's still too early to say that they're back? Let me know if you think that Arne Slot has finally turned things around. Post your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.